Hey everybody, it's Will. I am back with another 5-minute review. As you can see behind me over here, this way, reverse camera angles behind this arm, even though it's technically this arm. It's this arm to me, it's that arm to you. You can see all the comic boxes I'm going through. Well, at least a handful of them. I got a bunch more behind me, up the wall, this way. Ha ha! So, I've been finding some cool stuff. I know it's a 5-minute review, but I found some Venom 8, some cool DC variants, Perillos. I think you know the AH on the Superman, a Wonder Woman, nice Catwoman art germ, issue of Titans, 2 number 1s of Firefly by Greg Mack and Dan McDade that sold out like the day. A Black Order number 1 and a Suicide Kick-Ass variant number 1, Killer Croc and Captain Boomerang. So anyhow, we're here not to talk about those, but I thought those were cool. I figured I'd show them off. And cheers to everyone. Today, I'm here to talk about The Jump off a successful Kickstarter from our friend Rylend Grant. That's right, The Jump Chapter 1. Tonight, I project. I noticed a whole bunch of people posting on all variations of social media that they were getting in their physical copies last week. I had got my my PDF a couple of weeks ago. I read it again today. I loved it. I thought it was great. The artwork is just rad on this. And there's with the PDF, you get the main cover, you get the Ice Cube homage. What it look, you get, it's like PDF pages. You get the Ghostbusters PDF. You get the Naughty Naughty PDF, which is my favorite. Of course, writer, director, Rylend Grant brings us this straight off 4 Ringo Award nominations for Bandjacks, because it's always the right time for Bandjacks. Quick side note, another company like Outright Geekery has paired with him, and they're going to be bringing a homage to Bob Layton's Demon in the Bottle, but the Bandjacks version. And that's like going to be super limited. I think they're only making like 200 or something. But anyhow, the artist on The Jump is Fabio Alves, and he did a fantastic job. This is all top end Kickstarter stuff right here, and it's Rylend's comic imprint, which is 333 Half Evil Comics. The colorist on this was Edson Ferreira, lettered by HDE, associate producer Michael Nawazi, and he gives out special thanks to Steve Prince, Carla Nappy, and Jeff Leeds. Of course, you can find Rylend on both Instagram and Twitter at Rylend Grant, RYLENDGRANT. That is also, all the information for that is either up above or down below, depending on where you're watching us in the show notes. This starts off really dark. I mean, I had seen this page prior. Rylend was actually on one of my early episodes of Creators Outlet to talk about this. So I was like quite honored. That was awesome. So I had seen this page before, and it starts out. Spoiler alert. This is just one page, and it just shows you some of what might be possible in the jump. Uh, Apparently, this guy, who of course will be the protagonist, I believe, uh, basically ghosts into a car. His eyes are like all white. There's no pupils, and you know, he tells this woman, Mrs. Reed, that your life has no meaning anymore. You've lost everything. You know what you have to do. And the next thing, this woman in the back of her uh, either Uber or chauffeur-driven car uh, blows her friggin' brains out. And that's where you get the title page of Happy Evil Comics Presents The Jump, Chapter 1, Tonight I Project. And the art in the back, everything in this book is phenomenal. I'm sorry. I mean, if you read Rylend's other two series, uh, you know, Aberrant and Banjax, of course, um, expectations are high. And as far as I can tell, so far from the first issue, man, he's met and exceeded the expectations. I mean, like I said, I love the art. It's just, one of the first images when you jump to Michigan is like this biker looking dude, big burly guy, long hair, beard, at a gas pump, lighting like some, Lord of the Rings elf pipe. But I mean, you can see, and this is like maybe like a quarter page. Yeah, it's like a quarter page, or a third. No, a third. Yeah, a third of a page. The panel this guy's in, and you can vividly, see and make out what the tattoos on his arm are. It's like fantastic. So we meet the star of the book, um, nicknamed Limpy. He was in school and college, what have you. He was, a football star, a basketball star, and something happened where some gang came up and kind of like, split his skull open and, you know, busted his leg up and everything. And, there goes his fame and fortune. So he walks around with a cane and, he works kind of like a dead end job. But he is discovered, uh, Doctor Strange fans will know it as astral projection. It's given a whole bunch of names in here that I will let you discover for yourself. And he's discovered this guy, Sway, is his online nickname. And he is a YouTuber that all he does is talk about projecting, like astral projection. And it tells you that every one of his videos gets like 500,000 likes and views, and he's been trying it for a while, like unsuccessfully. But they give you a little bit of backstory on Sway, which we'll find out isn't even half the story. And then he it gets deeper and deeper into it, and there's a whole bunch of twists and turns. I mean, take your time going through this book. Look at all the in-depth panels and the artwork and the items in the background. Not in my background. This one sucks. Trying to get my stuff back is from my table so I can rearrange it so it'll at least point out towards a window back that way. And get some comics going, get some stuff hanging up on the walls. But anyhow, if you missed out, you need to hit up Rylend on social media. There might be a way for you to still get a copy to read, whether it's PDF or if he's got extra books floating around waiting to hopefully get a 2021 convention signing. Either way, this book is phenomenal. I love this book. It is definitely 4 stars out of 5. It was very cool. Came with a bunch of cool free stuff, and you get like this cool black. I got like this cool black and white print of the star of the book. But I mean, there's lots of twists and turns and a few like holy shit moments in this book. So if you have not picked up The Jump from Rylend Grant and Half Evil Comics, please reach out to him on Twitter or Instagram at Rylend, RYLEND GRANT, at both Instagram and Twitter. And you can he's just, Rylend Grant on Facebook. And, please check out everything else we have going on. I want to let you know about the sponsor for this video, SpinWizComics.com. Should have done this at the beginning. Is a webcomic and indie comic discovery platform where you can read free comics. That's right. I said free. I hate doing that. Anyhow, it is a free app to download on iOS or Android. And they even have a rewards program where as long as you are signed in on the app, every page of comics you read, you get 1 entry into their monthly, quarterly, and yearly giveaways. That's SpinWizComics.com.